Hey everybody, welcome to Shifty's Club. Today guys, I wanted to show you guys one of the decks that I was talking about on my case opening. Um, this is going to be probably my front runner for Greensboro. And the reason I say that is because this deck is exactly what it says in the title, Busted. Um, let's go ahead and have a look at the deck before we get into the battle. Um, I'm just going to give you guys an idea of what this deck does. Now, this is still in the early stages of getting the deck put together. The deck is not finalized. The whole concept that I have right here is pure consistency. There's zero text in this deck whatsoever. Well, zero outside of like a maintenance text, like instead of two Lele, I have a Lele and a Jirachi because I have level ball in the deck. Um, so let's go ahead and get into this deck. So everybody probably knows what BUSTED-Zong does. BUSTED-Zong's Metal Link says once during your turn before you attack, you may attach a Metal Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So I really like this. The good thing about BUSTED-Zong is that you can just pile on Metal Energy to one of your bench Pokemon and get it ready to attack. Electric and Malamar also do the same thing, so why wouldn't I run one of them? What's so special about BUSTED-Zong? Well, the reason why I want to run it now is because of a neat little card that we have to go with it. And it's the new Bronzor from Team Up. Its ability says if you go second, this Pokemon can evolve on your first turn. Now, as most people are probably thinking, that doesn't sound like too good of a thing because even if you went first, it would be basically the same difference. Your opponent gets a whole turn. But that's not the reason why we run it. The reason why we run it is because of another resources that we have to utilize in the deck. Now, we run obviously one Tabalele for the Wonder Tag and the Jirachi for its Stellar Guidance, which do literally the exact same thing. It's just that Jirachi has 90 HP and Tabalele has 170. And then Keldeo for his Russian, that's pretty much it, because we're going to be putting a Pokemon on the bench and loading it with energy, so Keldeo needs to be able to promote itself to the active position and then retreat for free with a Float Stone. Now, I just went ahead and chose an attacker. What seemed the best right now, just Dusty Necrozma, I guess just put something in there. I already know that there's probably tons of rogue matchups. There may be one or two tier 2 matchups that I would not win with this list, and I know this, guys. Just to let you know, like I said, there are no text in here, so whatever suggestions or whatnot you have, I'll consider them. But remember that this is literally my first run at this deck. I have yet to piece together the deck completely with what I call the masterification. It's kind of a weird thing that I used way back in the day. Anyway, Dusty Necrozma for 3 metal and colorless. Might as well just be 4 metal. 220, discard 3 energy, attach this Pokemon. We rarely use the GX, the Sun's Eclipse, for 3 metal for 250, and you can only use it if you have more prize cards than your opponent. Because generally we're way ahead in prices, so you can use Claw Slash. I've never used Claw Slash, so that's one thing to think about. Now, everyone probably knows what all these cards do, but here's the reason this deck works so well. Jasmine. So search your deck for a metal Pokemon, reveal it, put it in your hand. If you go second and it's your first turn, search for 5 metal Pokemon instead of 1. So you guys kind of get the whole hang of this. The whole hang of it is that you would evolve 3 Bronzor into 3 BUSTED-Zong. Usually you're going to start with 1 Bronzor or 1 BUSTED-Zong in hand. And if you don't, you always have the ability to level ball for the or ultra ball or heavy ball for either one of the pieces, And then Jasmine can get you the others. So even in a situation where you're like, okay, I got a level ball and an ultra ball, I can grab Jirachi or Lele for Jasmine and just start setting up the whole turn. It's pretty good. I like this card. And this is the reason why the deck works, is because of Jasmine. Now, of course, I'm not going to go into all these cards because everybody watching already knows what every one of these cards do. Obviously, Floatstone gives Keldeo free retreat. Guzma, just both players switch. Bridget. This is the weird thing. If I go first, like if my opponent automatically chooses that they want to go second for some reason, I have Bridget in this deck. So I'm not completely lopsided in my matchup. I can get the start that I want. Now, Sycamore, I decided to play 4 of these instead of any other draw supporter. And the reason why is because I'm going to be running multiples of everything. And I'm usually going to be able to discard multiple resources that are going to be beneficial throughout the rest of the game. For Skyfield, obviously, because it's good to be able to get multiple Bronzongs down. You're going to have Lele, possibly Jirachi down at the same time. So having that 6th or 7th space filled, and then your opponent can get rid of it in any way, shape, or form, you more than likely are still going to have all 3 of your Bronzong plus some attackers out and a Keldeo. Battle Compressor, obviously, we got to get those metal in the discard pile. 2 Rescue Stretcher because I got to have a way to get Pokemon back, especially through Sycamores. Heavy Ball, I play 4 of those. I'm thinking about going to 4 Level Ball, and actually, I'm probably going to do that right after I fix this. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the Level Ball, Heavy Ball count, and the reason why is because I was originally running this deck without the current Bronzor. I was running it with one from Next Destinies because it is not 70 HP but a 3 retreat cost. So that's why I was running it with a Heavy Ball, and I was just using this deck because it sets up so fast, so consistently. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust that count. I'm sure I can't do it now, but I'll have to go into the deck mode or whatnot. So 4 Via Seeker, get back to the supporters. 4 Ultra Ball because, Ultra Ball is literally the best card. And I choose Dowsing Machine. I'm one of the guys who's been playing Dowsing Machine instead of... sorry, hang on. One of the ones who's been playing Dowsing Machine instead of Computer Search because I just like it so much better. Let's see. Okay. So this ought to do, guys. We're going to go ahead and save that. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, trust me, I will not be giving a completely built list by the Wednesday before Greensboro in case I do run it because I'm leaning towards this deck. So time to get in a match just to show you guys what it looks like. Marco Kid 97. Okay, so probably, let's see, 97. He's probably 21 years old. I'm just guessing. No, I want to go second. He's probably thinking, what? Okay. Yeah, baby. This is good. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, and another thing to note, Jasmine can grab a Jirachi, just to let you guys know that. I totally forgot to mention that, but that's one of the another cool feature of having Jirachi is it's another out in the deck. Now, is it a two prize liability? Yes. Is it helpful enough to include more often than not? Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happens. If he doesn't set any other Pokemon down on his, oh my God, we could win the game on this turn, guys. Um, how do we want to do this? Okay, so we do know we need to get a Shaman at least now. Okay, so we're looking at each other and be like, "What are you doing?" He's probably gonna be like, "Huh? What?" I could have gone for the dust main, but I'm just basically showing you guys what this looks like when you do it correctly. No, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Now I'm gonna go in. Uh, I hate getting rid of Dowsing Machine, but so you guys can kind of tell, like, it's the weirdest thing in the world. Um, the deck worked out well in solitaire. I will say it that way. Um, wow. Jirachi, oh Jirachi, oh my God! It's probably yeah. I probably should have looked before, but yeah, that happened. Okay, well, no use in watching that. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the next game. Okay, so we learned something about this when do this. Let's go. No, I literally have not played any game since whenever this letter came. Holy crap! It's been out for a week. Oh my God! Yeah, I've been doing so much with trading and everything. So GSLUMP. Okay. It's weird because he's gonna choose to go first. Without knowing that, that's exactly. Oh crap! It's all fire though. Yeah. So fire psychic. It's Blacephalon, no doubt. It's Blacephalon. Ugh. What? Incineroar. Okay. This may be a lot easier than I thought. Of course I'm going to draw the 3. Why wouldn't I? Galway, yeah. I was about to say he drew an Incineroar 3 times. What kind of deck plays only Incineroar? Like, is he not going to Galway? Whoa. What? Okay. Let's go through this. Hang on, just gotta move me right quick. Okay, there we go. Just gotta make sure I know what I'm getting. Okay. Make sure I'm doing this correctly. That hole was about to get the living crap knocked out of it. If I do this correctly. Okay. It's gonna be an odd choice. What I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm making sure I do this absolutely flawlessly. I've got to make sure I do this very carefully, guys. I want to keep Sycamore. That's right, I gotta discard that. Let's see. I'm making sure that I do this right. Links. Think how to make sure order of operations is correct on this, because I selected Decimated Necrozma, don't worry. If there's anywhere else, I'm gonna be pissed. So you guys can kind of see how this deck works. And he just scoops. Yeah. Okay, so I'm only gonna show you guys the one victory one. So just to kind of let you get an idea of what the deck does. Its whole goal is to start on your, when you go second, you abuse Jasmine. Like, Jasmine is the one thing that you do want to take the most advantage of. And Bronzor's ability is great, but that Jasmine is icing on the cake. It just does so much better than any other supporter in that condition. Now, not saying that it's imperative that you have to go second every single game, because if your opponent loses game, if you win game one, your opponent may choose to go second just to prevent you from playing Jasmine. And they'll force you to try to pick up the Pokemon via like Ball Search or Bridget. Most of them don't know that you probably play Bridget too, so. But it should be revealed pretty far into the game that you have Bridget, because you're going to discard it sometime late, because Jasmine's already going to be your supporter of grabbing all of your resources at once. So anyway, that's the deck, guys. I just wanted to share that with you guys so you guys know, hey, this is a deck Shifty came up with. So this is the deck that I've been pondering over since I saw Jasmine, and I thought this is gonna be good until some of those new fire type stuff come out, and then when some of that new fire type stuff comes out, I'm gonna be ready to play fire. Forget the names of the cards. Supposedly one's attached to fire draw, or attached to fire draw 3 cards or something as a supporter. When that thing comes out, like Kindle or something, when that comes out, oh my god, I'm probably going to more than likely be playing that. But anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Post any comments you have in the comment section down below. And as always, hope you guys have as much fun as I've had. And before I go, guys, I'm going to extend it till the end of the month. If I get 500 subscribers, tell all your friends, tell everybody in your community, spread the word wide and far. If I get 500 subscribers, I will open 4 Flareon GX boxes, 4 Jolteon GX boxes, 4 Vaporeon GX boxes, 4 Melmetal GX boxes. I think I have 4 Tornadus Thundurus GX boxes and 4 Zygarde boxes. But anyway, for sure, I will open up the 4 Flareon, 4 Jolteon, 4 Vaporeon, 4 Melmetal on 4 separate videos if I get 500 subscribers. I know that's a lot. That's asking for a lot, but I know there's enough players out there to actually subscribe. So just to let you guys know, at the end of the month, if I have 500 subscribers, I will open them in front of the video. But if I don't, I'm just going to open them without doing them on video. So anyway, thought I'd let you guys know that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time at Shifty's Club.